Hopefully the telephone will load up now in a second. No, not quite yet. There we are. FI practice, getting ready for the new season. Save to the playlist. Live streams done. Click end it. And hopefully hear some boy clicking. Yep. The broadcast has started. Oof. Right, where are we? Lobby. Create. Load. FI practice. Load it up. And it should be alright. Yes, a BB rating. We'll leave that because the BB I haven't had any ridiculous people in the rooms yet that are just there for a bit of fun. So we'll leave it at BB at the moment. And 445 is correct. I'll create that. Are we sitting appropriately? In my culture, weed is not a problem. Oh, too much volume in the ear. You're blew my ears off. Caught up in a wishing well. Your hopes inside it. Take your love and promises and make them last. Let's change up break balance now so we don't have the arse about with it. Leave it at 2. Let's see if we can find that 51.4 again today. Don't know where it, well, I do know where it came from. It came from this first corner. 3/10 quicker than anything we did before around that first corner, so we absolutely nailed the life out of that first corner. Right, give it to me straight away, Gran Turismo. At least a 51.7 we'll want on our first hot lap of the day. I think Gran Turismo, was that legal? Felt legal to me. Oh, that might not have been, but what would it have been anyway? 51.8. And we're only really getting one anyway with the tires. Caught up in a wishing well, your hopes inside it. Right. Can we get it on our second lap? I'm going to try braking with one wheel on the curb, but then when I'm trail braking, maybe brake or head slightly out more with a better turning. Slower. Caught up in an ocean wide, your hopes inside it. Take your love and promises and make them last. You make them last. An hour 51. At least we're getting the 51s consistently now. And we are only getting one lap. I don't know where I'm going. We're definitely only getting, we're a tiny bit quicker or a tiny bit slower each time on the second lap. I've still never improved on a second lap or done a good second lap all within the 52s. Make them last. Tell me that 51.4 just came out of nowhere. Not even too sure what I did different in that first corner. About three tenths in the first corner. Come on. No. No. Let's have a reboot. Make sure we're getting advertised, as we haven't even had a soul join us at the moment. Create, load. If I practice, load it up. Okay. Create room. Caught up in the wishing well, your hopes inside it. Take your love and promises and make them last. You make them last. Caught up in the wishing well, inside of you make them last. Caught up in the wishing felt like a very smooth last second. What was it? 0.6. That was all made on the last sector, but maybe that's a line. Caught up in the wishing well, your hopes inside it. Take your love and promises and make them last. Make them last. What's the odds of tomorrow, when the season kicks off, that Gran Turismo servers don't work? Right, we've at least got the 0.6. Tenth up, although we had a lift there, and our last sector the last time was very good. Slower. 1.6. What is going on today with the servers? We'll have another reboot shortly. You make them laugh. What do I think, Mr. Turismo? Was that okay? Or you want to whack me with a penalty? He thinks that's okay. There we go. We've got the 4 again. We've got the 0.4 again. And on our second lap we got a 0.6. That's over half a second quicker than any other second lap we've done on the tyres. We're definitely not getting 3 laps, but we have got another 0.4. Oh. Caught up in the ocean wave, your hopes inside it. Take your love and promises, make them last. You make them last. Not sure what's been going on here. We haven't had one joiner, not even a random buddy, a random someone. There we go, we're being advertised anyway. JJ, hello mate. We just got ourselves a 0.4 again. No, terrible line. Mr. McCool in the house. Hello, sir. Terrible. That'll be a 52, surely. No, 0.7, and we're telling you, the flow's coming. The flow is coming. We were only hitting 0.8 when we felt like we were doing a good lap a couple of days ago. Let's hand out the thanks for, oh, it's not a thanks for practice, but it wouldn't be a Scotty Senior stream if we didn't make that exact mistake. It's a thanks for joining me, everyone, with a, that's all we need for the moment. No, thanks for joining me. The member list says Mr. McCool's a fellow Irishman as well. And I won't tell a soul. Right, the Belgium Mimic Michael Rog. To the office, please, sir. You'll have a nosy at you. No liveries whatsoever. No wonder this guy's fast. He has no interest in wasting time making sexy looking cars. He just gets into any kind of car and drives it. Nice to meet you, mate. We'll hunt out 5 minutes, hey? 5 minutes to race. And we shall also hand out a rules for this FI race is must use medium tire at some point during the race. Yes, and Jay, hello sir, thanks for hopping on, nice to see you. All good hopefully, sir. Still a bit too much volume in the ears. Right, come on. I want an or one of those 0.4s. Need to start getting them a bit more regularly, hopefully before the big kick-off tomorrow. Just so as the brain knows. That's definitely what we want in qualifying. Minimum. I won't take on. Do they have to know? Do they have to know about my good night caught up in a wishing well? Right, let's hand out the full thing. Thanks for joining me, everyone, with a rules for this FIA race is must use medium tires at some point during race, with also a make your way to track please, starting soon. Attention please, attention please. Get all GR4 competitors, that's all GR4 competitors. Make your way to track, please. Race will be commencing shortly. Thank you. And now I won't tell a soul. I won't tell a soul. Do we have to know? Do we have to know? About like a night caught up in the ocean well. And we might as well do it the way we're going to do it, in the proper qualifying the FIA, because we'll be looking after those tyres as much as we can, so we'll leave it at 5 to the rear on the outlap. Caught up in the ocean. I can't get that song out of my head now. Oh, come on, you. Go and slap me with a penalty. I'll go and start again. No, totally legal. Right. Back on before the end of the curb. Is that legal? Around about the same pace, which is a 0.7. Where did it come from again? Where did it come from? Honestly, it's annoying me that it's them 0.4s. That's the third time I've got a 0.4, but we really don't know where they're coming from. It must have been the last sector again, and it didn't feel anything special. But it is 3 of them we've got. Let's hand out the last call. Last call, not in, can't win. 20 seconds. Attention please, attention please. This is a final call. I repeat, this is a final call. Good Mr. 3-letter KBR. Make a radar track please. Thank you. All in. We'll get one going. And hopefully Gran Turismo will play the game with us and let us all out. Ah, James, we fucking... Ah, James, my God, the guilt, the guilt. Now we want a huge pit party. We want everybody to freeze in the pit lane, as we've glanced at chat straight after. Apologies, James, apologies, sir. We were just a wee second too late at looking at that chat. We are going to be on, but for a couple of hours at least, so there'll be more to come, sir. Just want to see when it tops out. Right, 1:20:21. If we want the rhythm, let's right out of it. And we still haven't hit lucky with a wee touch of slipstream at any point. awareness. Thank you, gentlemen, thank you. Although it did distract me into a mistake. Let's get out of JJ's way. Caught up in a wishing well, your hopes inside it. Take your love and promises and make them last. You make them last. Eight on. Thanks very much. Only 7 really, because I'm one of the 8, of course. I'm Mr. Reliable. I'm here every goddamn time with stream. Hey, Jimmy, don't you be going for a lunch on me. Right. 2, please. That's alright. He's giving himself a good wee bit of distance. Thank you, mate. Good awareness. Oh, and awful driving, Stephen. You're running out of time, sir. You're running out of time. Or are we just keeping that magic like a world champion till the very end of the session, just like Michael Schumacher or Lewis Hamilton would do? You're on training for the Group 3. I've not even had a drive in the Group 3. I'm one race at a time for myself. I'll try and get this first one out of the road. A good result early on, maybe tomorrow, and then we can move to Nations on Saturday. Have a few practices at it. Right, last chance, Stephen. It's now or never, sir. It's now or never. Get your nose in. Purple sector. .8 maybe. What do I think? It's a 0.5. I'm telling you, the flow is coming, gentlemen. The flow is definitely coming. We're getting faster laps than what the brain is thinking is coming, which means the flow is definitely starting to come just on its own. Just drive around the damn track. That's what you have to do. Just keep on driving, and that flow will eventually come. Or Group 4. Group 4 it is. You're on at the moment. Do they have to know? JJ, still, what did you get, JJ? We got a 0.5. Are you down to a 0.2? Do they have to know about my good night? Caught up in your wishing well, your hopes inside it. Take your love and promises. I think hopefully later on tonight as well we'll be doing a wee another Red Dead stream. I thoroughly enjoyed that we mess about on it the last time. No pressure, JJ, no pressure, but I'm coming for you. Don't make a mistake. Mr. Michael will no doubt be there as well. What do I want? We're starting in the softs. Silly man. We're meant to start on the mediums. These other guys will be on the mediums. So get out of the way. We're coming. have they had a bit of brain fade as well? We didn't have a chance to get onto the mediums there anyway. Oh, what was that? What was that? Goodness. Where is that coming from all of a sudden? The brake balance took a rear. Need to be much better with the trail braking to stop that. I do, just out of curiosity. I don't feel like it's going to work, but out of curiosity, I'm definitely going to do a wee practice where I do a two-stopper, which means I'll not have to worry about that brake balance. We'll keep it at 2 and just push. Take your love and promise you make them last. Don't be petty, pass with respect. All of a sudden, there's a new hot favourite to pull off a wild, crazy lunge. Not much flow before is at the start of this one. The back end stepping out on us in the first couple of laps. I'm hoping as well that I get time at some point this week to have to stick a time in and do a bit of qualifying in Daily Race C. It looks great fun. I was watching people doing it the other day. In fact, I was watching a Hugh stream the other night. Mr. Hugh Hadwick, check him out. very enjoyable for myself anyway to watch. He tore me away from Key and Super GT, and Ali was on as well, and we chose to watch you. Take your love and promises and make them real. Not sure what's happened to JJ. That should be a wee penalty. And another wee penalty in top of it. What did we say we would like to try if we're doing a two-stop, or how many laps are we wanting to do? Two stints of 11, but that's still going to knock the bag out of the tyres. Would maybe be better doing 3 or 4 laps on the mediums, and then able to push hard on the softs. There's 9 laps on the softs already, like you can see the tyre wear. 8 and 8, 16. That would be 6 or 7 laps on the mediums. Make them last. How many is there in Havana? In fact, no, let's not, because we'll be sitting there then for ages. But might as well keep driving around and letting the flow come to us. No fuel. Oh. Feel free though, the other guys, there's three other guys out there. Feel free to quit out of this one, and we'll get another one started. Only 4 left. If yous, unless yous are hauling ass and particularly interested in your overall time, feel free to quit out of this one, and I shall follow suit. Not sure how many there is in the lobby that are waiting. You made the last. My good night, Your hopes and sadness. 10 of yous there. 9 of yous really. But double figures. That's called double figures. Hello gentlemen. Thanks very much for hopping on. Nice to see yous. Yeah, that wee Group 3 race in the dailies, or the race C, looks like a lot of fun. I watched Key doing a couple of them, although my picture on Key's stream yesterday was awful. It was like watching it now, loads of pixelation in it. I couldn't, and everybody else's stream that I went and joined was fine. So I'm not sure if he's upped or what he's done, if he's changed any settings on his new PlayStation 5, but it wasn't a good picture for myself, though everyone else in this chat seemed to be fine. But yeah, he had a couple of races. I watched Super GT having a couple of races, and it looks like a real enjoyable daily race. Trust them to do it, whilst all our focus is trying to learn the FIAs. Taking love and promises and make them last. So I reckon we've been caught out at the start of this one with how the car handles with the fuel and the tire bar. Well, the fuel, just because we were spending a good 20 minutes to half an hour just going out to try and get that 51.4, and then we've been loaded into a false sense of security. We have forgot how to drive the damn car in the race. What is your best lap time in this here, JJ? What is the best that you have achieved? I think you've done a 0.2 in this one. Your hopes inside it. Take your love and promises and make them last. Make them last. Not really learning anything here, just kind of daydreaming and brain fading a lot from early days in this one. So let's learn something. 19 seconds off the lead. Let's confirm yet again to the brain that it's a 10-11 second pit loss. So we should be about 29-30 seconds behind him now. What has happened there? That wasn't a 10 or 11 second pit loss there. Right, we'll test that again. "30 seconds off the lead. You make them last, caught up in the wishing well, your hopes inside. And that 30 seconds behind the leader turned into what? right. That did confirm it for us. Maybe he's just made a mistake or had a particularly slow section that first time. It is about a 10-11 second pit loss. As before we get out of here, go and see the fans. As we know, they absolutely love something to see right in front of them. Who I wonder is going home with that piece of race car that we've left off. And the rear wing dropped off for that young man up at the back. There he is waving. No problem. That's for you, sir. Hopefully there'll not be any rats starting. And there's Bobby, the flag marshal, over in the corner. We promised Bobby as well would come over and leave him a wee wing mirror. There you go, Bobby. That's for you. We'll see you at the burger van, boys. We'll see you at the burger van. Your hopes inside it. Oh no, what is going on? Stop that. Take your love and promises. Turbo Tim, hello Turbo Tim. Or Turbo Timo. Remember me from 1 year ago? Oh Tim, I can hardly remember what I did 10 minutes ago, never mind a year ago. But hello sir. Thanks for hopping on. Nice to see you again. Apologies that we don't recall that. But it's certainly a pleasure to have you in again today, sir. How are you? All good, hopefully. You weren't one of those guys who I swore never to let into my room again, were you? Let's roll ourselves a wee cigarette. Who will we put the pressure on? Display all. Ah, he's out on his own. He's out on his own. He may well be feeling like he's on for a good finish, but what's his times like? Steady 52s, even a wee 51.3 in there. Right, it's a cigarette time. Let's roll ourselves a wee cigarette. And make them last. Make them last. We'll let this guy finish. There's only a couple of laps left anyway. He might be very interested in seeing what his overall time is here. And then we'll decide whether a reboot of the room is required to get us back up to the top of Gran Turismo Sport's most available lobbies for those guys who turn their PlayStation on and want to make it into an online room with the fewest amount of clicks possible. Those aren't his times. What are you talking about? It's a glitch. Says he did a 51.1. He didn't, because the fastest lap of the race is 51.9. Where does it say he done a 51.1? I don't see anywhere on my screen where it says he's done a 51.1 at all. What is his overall time going to be like? Around about the 20-30 mark, or he'd be dipping into the 20s, the 20-20 something. Well, steady enough run. We were all over the show there. We had lost our motivation after 1.5 laps. And make them last. make them last. Caught up in the wishing well, your hopes inside. Take the love and promises. Oh, the lap has disappeared now. You sure it wasn't one of those silly laps that 2021, that's a reasonable overall then. The way sometimes you get a faster lap on the side that comes up on your pitting lap. There's a few in the room. Will not need a wee reboot. We'll have a wee chill, and perhaps more people will decide to join. We shall hand out the thanks for joining me, everyone. And that is all we need at the moment. No further information required. It tells them that we're still here, we're still alive, and we shall soon be ready to rumble yet again. Getting stupid penalties for running wide, and running wide gives you dirty tyres. That's why you wiggle between turn 1 and turn 2. Right. But you only get dirty tyres if all 4 tyres go off the track. Is that not the case? If you keep a wee half a wheel on the track, then it's no dirty tyres at all, I thought. Let's go out and spectate somebody. The man himself who won the last race. He was the only finisher of that race, but a victory is a victory. I think there is going to be a shitload of guys this season in these Vipers. There seems to be an awful lot of them. They're definitely the most popular ones that we'll be getting in the lobby in our practices, for sure. Spectate Jimmy, let's put the pressure on Jimmy. Go on, Jimmy. Out you go, out you go. Give us something to look at. Or what is he doing? He's chilling out. He's having some Cocoa Pops. He's finished the Cocoa Pops now. Here he goes. Out he comes. No pressure, Jimmy. None whatsoever. Just because we're all watching you right now. Don't feel any extra pressure. Let's get on the outside view and see if he's feeling that pressure. Oh dear, has he got awareness? Oh no, he's dropped the wheel straight away. He is feeling that pressure, and now he's embarrassingly getting in somebody's way. Oh my god, Jimmy, what is going on? Jimmy, number 55. He likes the number 55. That's a Philip McCullough number. For any of you who know anything about motocross over here in this country, Philip McCullough was a very good motocross racer over here. I think I seen him smiling there. He's smiling, I'm telling you. Look, zoom in. Yep, he is alright. Big smile underneath that helmet. You can't hide a smile that big, Jimmy. Let's hop on board with him. This is his fast lap. What is he going to do for us? Honda's really popular. I never liked the Hondas. I haven't really done any more than a couple of laps in them, I don't think. Isn't that there the NSX? I thought I felt it out a wee bit slidey for myself. steady dipping, almost dipping into the 51s. Again, the fans here in this part of the world just having their own rules about this here social distancing rules. They're just paying no attention whatsoever. And right there on that curb is where we met Thomas the bunny rabbit. And after the race was over, me and the team went round and found him terrified in the bushes. Do they have to know about my good night? Right, let's throw out the full thanks for joining me, everyone. Rules for this FIA race is must use medium tyre at some point during the race with a make your way to track please starting soon. Attention please, attention please. All GR4 competitors, that's all GR4 competitors, make your way to track please. The rest will be commencing shortly. Thank you. Right, I am going to do this, and if it tells me on my screen that we're starting on soft tires, I'm going to totally ignore it. It's a visual glitch. Because it will be the medium tires that we're starting on. So I'm not even gonna let that annoy me or let it affect me. He said right before letting it affect him for 4 months. The stream is Christ. How's the stream, Christ? I can see the stream okay. Can we still hear ourselves talking in the stream? Let me see. Oh, it's loading now. Hello, hello. I'm still there, JJ, and you're still talking to me. I'm not sure what sort of Christ that is that keeps allowing the stream to go on, and you still talk to me in the stream. It's a very reasonable Christ of a stream. Let me go